Hello, my name's Leah, the owner of Divine Guides, and I'm doing my monthly angel card reading for all the zodiac signs for the month of May. I am now on Gemini. So I already went ahead and laid out the 4 cards, each card going over each week of May. So the first card will go over the first week of May, the second card the second week of May, the third card the third week of May, and then the fourth is the last week of May for 2016 for you Geminis. So the first card that I pulled for you Geminis is the Four of Ariel, which is a really good card because it just means that your foundation is, stable, the beginning week of May. So it's just, this card is just saying, when you give, you also receive. So being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So you're in a really good spot of giving and receiving, but the messages that I'm getting is if you're a bit of a spender, the first week of May, just try to cut that spending habit down. Now, if you have a lot of money, or if you have an abundance of money, then you kind of need to be in the giving aspect of life in the first week of May, just to neutralize the energies for the first week. Okay, so if you're a Gemini that's always giving, then you need to just receive the abundance. But if you're always receiving, then you need to give. Okay, it's just the balance of the universe and the giving and receiving. But your foundation is stable. It's just you need to balance. It just needs to be balanced a little bit. That's it. Don't go, oh my God. So this is now the first week of May. It's just your foundation is good. You just need a little bit more stability and a balancing act of either giving or receiving. Okay, it just depends on where you are in Gemini in that aspect of your life for the first week of May. So the second week of May, the card that I pulled is the Leap of Faith. So this card just means to believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. Depending on what type of Libra you are, either being more giving the second week or being able to receive. A lot of people who are givers, like you Geminis, are really good givers. My mom's a Gemini, and my son Xavier is a Gemini, and they're very, very good givers. They're just not really receptive to the receiving end. That's just how you Geminis are. So just know that if you following your hearts and knowing to either be giving or receiving, just know that is the blessings that you're supposed to be going through the second week. So if you're in the receiving end of good, fortunes and stuff, good blessings, then accept your blessings. But if you need to give blessings, then you will be the giver. And it's like Christmas. It always feels good to give presents and give when you have it. Okay, so the third card that I pulled for the third week of May is the Queen of Raphael. And this just means, by following your heart. Well, this means follow your heart, but by listening in your heart, you're also following your heart. And the love of home and family is more in sync, and more trustworthy, intuitive information comes your way, and you're just ready to, feel better about giving or receiving, and know that this is something that needs to be done because it's a balance. It's just balancing. It's just a balancing act, and in May for you Geminis is where you will understand more of a balance. And I'm calling this month the balancing month for you Geminis, because you need a lot of it, you know. So the universe is just going to balance your life out, okay? And now that the third week, that's when it does most of the balancing out, when you follow your heart and you tune in to your heart and go within your heart. That's the true state of happiness, is following your heart instead of your mind. And it can get a little bit complicated, but in the situation that's going on for you Geminis, following your heart is the best thing. And you know you're following your heart when you have more love and you have more compassion. And when you're not following your heart, you're doing the blame game, you're stressing out, you're just doing lower level energies that you know you don't need to be doing. So that's how you were reflect in the balancing part, you Geminis, by just being, okay, I'm more blame gaming, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Okay, I'm not following my heart. And so that's when you just connect with yourself and feel your heart and talk to your heart and let your heart lead the way instead of your mind in this situation. Okay? So the last card that I pulled for you Geminis for the month of May is the Magician. Now this card just means that you can manifest anything you want in life. What you need will magically appear, and it will be a successful beginning. So knowing that, and as you find balance in your stability and your foundation, taking that leap of faith and listening to your heart, and in the third week following your heart, that's when you'll understand that the last week of May is you can manifest whatever you want as long as you're tuning into your heart and balancing the giving and receiving part of your life. Okay? So now as you do that, that's when you find success. That's when you find your true love, your true happiness, and doing what you always wanted to do, manifesting your life in a more peaceful, love, calming way. Okay? I hope you Geminis enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you guys next month for June's reading. Alright, bye.